Hi everyone and welcome back to Style with Substance. Today, as the title suggests, I'm going to be taking you through social media marketing and how to grow your business by having a presence and engaging with potential consumers or customers on social media. As a marketing professional and as a social media user, I thought that this is the perfect video for me to kick off Substance Tuesdays with. So if you want to know how you can use social media to grow your business, please keep watching. So as some of you may or may not know, I am a marketing professional. That is my full-time day job. That is what I do, that is what I've studied, and that is what I'm passionate about. I've worked in marketing for about 7 years now, and if you include the time I studied and did my degree in marketing, I would say that that is 9 years. So I have 9 years worth of experience in digital marketing, more traditional marketing methods, events, social media, etc. I think that living in a digital age, the way that people consume and research about products is completely different now. And I think for brands that are coming to market now, social media is a very big part of what should be an overall marketing strategy. So I'm going to share what I think are the key things that you need to be aware of as far as social media, and I think that will help you to really get your name out there if it's a personal brand, get your product out there, get your service out there to the right types of people. So the first tip is to decide whether you need to actually have a presence on social media. And in order to do this, you need to think about your target market. Who is your target consumer? Who is the person that you want to promote your service to, sell your product to, essentially promote yourself to if you are a personal brand? And do they use social media? And if they do, what types of social media platforms are they on? Tip number 2 is to review all of the social media channels that you could be on and to select the ones that are the most relevant to you. So once you've decided who your target consumer is and you have an understanding of how they might research your product or how they might consume it, then that should be able to guide your decision as far as what social platforms you need to be present on. So when you look at something like Instagram, it's predominantly for pictures and video content most recently, and I would say it's used by anyone between the ages of 16 to 25 potentially. There's lots of different people on there. They share pictures of outfits, selfies, food, scenery, a bunch of different things, but it's a great place to go there and put out visual content. When you think about something which is really new like Snapchat, it's quick instant videos that people share that are real time and kind of give you a sense as to what they're getting up to. So great for things like fashion shows, concerts, performances, whatever. It's great for getting out that video live reel of content. Think about something like Facebook. I guess you would call it the original social network. So that is where people go to connect with one another, to connect with friends, connect with family, keep up with people's updates, find out what people in your ultimate circle are getting up to, and chatting with people. I use Facebook a lot to connect with family from abroad because obviously I don't see them on a day-to-day basis, and the constant stream of updates keeps me informed with what they're doing. So if you are bringing people together through your brand in any way, Facebook would be a great platform to be on. Then we think about things like Twitter. Twitter I like to think of as the writer's platform. It allows you to get like lots of short, sharp thoughts just out there and really invoke a conversation. When Twitter came, Facebook was sort of around, but Twitter allowed you to get your thoughts out there in 150 characters or less, and people could be really witty. And I think the reason why I call it a writer's platform is because you have to be really concise and succinct in what you're saying. It has to be funny, and that was the birth of the hashtag, right? So that is how that you can keep up with a stream of conversation. So if you have thoughts to share, if you're launching a new book, if you are a comedian, you know, whatever it is that you do that involves pushing out your thoughts or pushing out your feelings and getting into conversations with people, Twitter is a platform for you. There's a number of other platforms out there, but those are the key ones I think are seeing the widest use at the moment. Then there's LinkedIn, which is a professional network, kind of like having your CV online and networking with people for business purposes. purposes. So if you are a working professional and you have a career and you want to document everything that you've done, LinkedIn is the place to be. Recruiters can find you on there, people post jobs on there, so if you're looking for new employment opportunities, that is the place to go. So there's a number of different social networks. It's really about thinking about everything that's out there, thinking about what people use it for, and deciding whether it is the right channel for you to be on. So step 3 is to set up a profile and understand how to engage with your audience. So setting up a profile is the easy bit. You want a nice engaging profile picture, so that essentially embodies whatever your brand or product or service is. You want most of these social networks allow you to have like a tagline or a description about you or your business or what it does. So you want to put that there, and you want to include a link to your webpage, because ultimately social media is all about driving social traffic back to your base. If that's a website, if that's an e-shop, whatever it is, a blog, you want to drive people back to that, so you must naturally have your link in there. And what you can also do is put a trackable link, so you can see how many clicks you get through from social media back to your website, so you can see whether it's being really effective for you or whether it's not. Google has a URL shortener that allows you to create a short URL that you can put in any of your social media profiles, and it will track the click-throughs on it. So I find that a really useful tool. And then you can also use bit.ly to do exactly the same thing. So it's bit.ly. You put in your full URL for your web page or whatever it is, gives you a shorter one, and it tracks clicks on it for you. So you've set up your profile, you want to start posting. All of these social media platforms are for sharing content. So you need to be sharing content. If you are a fashion blogger, share content of your outfits or clothes that you've bought or outfits that you've put together or fashion inspiration. Like whatever it is, you need to be posting on a regular basis. Now, each of these platforms will have a difference in regularity. Something like Instagram, to build your following, you want to be posting at least 3 times a day. Otherwise, people don't come across your content, they don't come across your profile. Like, people are sharing hundreds of thousands of pictures on Instagram by the minute, I'm sure. So if you're more likely to pop up in people's feeds via the Explore page, for example, you want to be posting constantly. Twitter, even more so. I would say you need to be posting a tweet every hour if you're serious about growing your following on Twitter. And for both of those, Twitter and Instagram, you want to use hashtags. That is what increases your discoverability. It's like tagging for pictures, but it's essentially just indicators as to what your content's about, and it helps to be picked up when people are searching for that kind of topic. So always use hashtags. For Instagram, you can overdo it. For Twitter, less so, because people want to focus more on what you're actually saying rather than what you're hashtagging. If it's Facebook, 1 or 2 posts a day, no more than that, I would say. If it's LinkedIn, a post a day. And with all of these social media profiles, you can have them private or you can open them up to the members of the general public. Ideally, if you're a business, you want to have them public so that everybody can find you, and you want to be engaging with people. So while you're posting, if someone comments on your picture or likes it, check out their profile. If you're just starting out, it's a lot easier to keep track of the people that are commenting because there isn't a huge volume of people sort of coming in and seeing your stuff. So if someone comments on your picture or post, comment back. Like, you can't be seen to just ignore the people that are taking the time out to engage with you. So comment back, say something nice, thank them for stopping by, answer their question if they're asking one, and feel free to check out their profile and do the same. So step 4 is all about building your follower base. And that is essentially just combining all the steps that I've just mentioned. You need to be posting regularly. You need to be engaging with people. And if you are doing any other marketing initiatives like email marketing or buying online ad space, what you want to do is use those opportunities to also promote your presence on social media. So putting the icons in there so people can follow you or join the conversation, however you want to phrase it. You want to drive people back to your social media profiles. And what you'll find is that the more you're active on social media, the more you will build your following. And it's not an overnight thing. Unless Kim Kardashian tweets and tells everybody to follow you on Twitter, you're not going to grow your follower base that quickly. It's all about consistency, it's all about posting regularly, and it's about engaging with your community. One channel I absolutely forgot to mention is YouTube. YouTube is fantastic for video content, tutorials, sharing tips and tricks, and for many people it is a real big business platform. If you are the type of business or brand that has a lot of video content, then YouTube is a place for you to be, because then you can allow other advertisers to place ads on your videos and make a revenue from that. And I think there's revenue to be made from a number of different social media channels like Twitter and Instagram particularly. If you have a huge following, a lot of people will pay you to advertise their products. Now I know we're talking about using social media to grow your business, but naturally to grow your business you want to have revenue or an income coming in, and if you can gain an income from social media, then why not use it as an opportunity to cross-promote things that are relevant to your target audience. So it's almost like a partnership with other brands. So yeah, those are my tips on how to grow your business using social media. I'm going to be doing a few more other marketing related videos because I think what a waste that I've been doing this for 9 years of my life and I don't share any insights around that. Hopefully you guys find this video interesting and useful. If you've got any comments or questions at all, please leave them in the description box below. I will absolutely answer them providing I can, and where I can't I will sort of point you in the right direction to research that might help you to do so. Thank you so much for watching if you've got this far. I hope that this has proved helpful and this will, I guess, aid you in kickstarting your journey on social media if you have just launched a new business. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays are for my more substance lifestyle led videos and Thursdays are for my more style, beauty, fashion, hair related videos. So we'll call them Substance Tuesdays and Style Thursdays. And the reason why I've done it in that order is because Tuesday is kind of at the beginning of the week. Hopefully we're all feeling a bit more motivated and we're looking for inspiration and that sort of thing. So I call those Substance Tuesdays, so you can take in all the substance that you need to keep you going through the week. And Style Thursdays is because Thursday kind of coming towards the weekend, winding down, hopefully things aren't too busy at work or whatever you're doing. I'm preparing for the weekend, and so on Thursdays I'll be sharing style tips, fashion tips, makeup, hair, beauty, all sorts to get you prepared for relaxing and socialising with the people that you enjoy doing that with. So thank you so much for watching again. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss my next video, and I will see you soon. Bye.